Spring is in the air, and that means it's time for a new everything, including a new you. And if you want a little sprucing up, well, we've got the place for you to do that. It's Living Water Vein Institute on People Street in Johnson City. And today we're showing you a procedure. It's really kind of basic. It's skin tightening, right, Mindy?
Yes.
Skin tightening. And Chrissy, you're having this done on your forehead because of the lines?
Yes.
Okay, so are you hurting right now?
No.
Is it hot?
No. It's
Any
warm.
shocking, numbing pain?
Nope.
I'm trying to pull it out of her. It's painful. But it looks like it's pretty soothing and calm.
It is very.
Very nice. So we're here with Dr. John Berry, who's actually runs this place, because it started with the idea of veins, but it's morphed into helping all kinds of other things. Tell us what you do here.
Sure. So I started off in the veins and been working in the region about 4.5 years, and I enjoyed it so much I wanted to take it full time. And so as I worked on the ladies with their legs with the aching veins, and they needed some help with that, they would mention other things to me. They would say, well, what about the brown spots? What about the wrinkles on my face? Or they say the facial veins. I get some fine red veins there.
Okay.
Crow's feet, smile lines. So all these things started coming into play. And I said, well, I need to do something about that. And so the Cynosure company showed up one day, and they said, hey, we have these units here that could help you with that. So this one here is called TempSure. And so again, it deals with skin tightening. It deals with collagen and elastin promotion in the skin. So the radio frequency energy just tells the cells, hey, let's generate some collagen. And so the collagen degrades over time past age 30. And so the purpose of this, again, is to give that little glow to the skin to help with those wrinkles and like a virtual facelift.
Nice. So we started with the veins, which you are the foremost person in this area that takes care of that, and you still do that, right?
I sure do, and we keep very busy at it. Nice part about the veins, again, it relieves a lot of aching and swelling in the legs. There's so many that come to us and put up with it for years, not knowing that there was a solution for it. Yes. And it's all done endovascular, which means you just use a needle. It's like starting an IV. You don't have to cut, no suturing, and so it's all done with a laser unit or a radio frequency unit with generating heat inside the vessel to cauterize it from the inside out after we numb it up, of course, with some lidocaine.
Goodness. Wow. I mean, it's something that can be done right here in-house, right?
Definitely. It's all office-based. You don't have to go to the hospital. Insurance pays for it if you meet certain criteria, like you've been wearing some compression hose for a while, still have symptoms, and you're having this reflux generated that we find on the ultrasound. The reflux is the backwards flow of the vein against the valves that aren't working correctly anymore.
So that's a lot of things that cause the pain.
Yes, so they end up getting a lot of venous pressure, and the varicose veins come with that. Spider veins as well. We do sclerotherapy to get rid of the unsightly spider veins on the legs or other places on the body. And so we treat all of that.
And you told me that you can even take care of veins on the face, right?
Yes. So the fine red veins that are on the face, the ladies complain about too. Not this unit, but our laser unit. It's called the Icon. That generates a little pulse light therapy, and that goes after any colored areas under the skin. It just penetrates deep into those areas, and it causes the old cells to stop functioning, gets rid of those, and generates, again, new collagen growth, and it gets rid of the veins, those red veins.
Gosh, and Mindy, is this something that I can come and do, let's say, on my lunch hour?
It is. You can, this doesn't take very long at all. We do 5 minutes on each section of the face, and you're good to go right after. You can put your makeup right on after, and it's a very simple procedure.
Okay, Chrissy, she's been going at this for a while. Now tell me the truth, does it hurt?
No. I could lay here all day.
Wow. And so right after this, she can just get up and go right back to her normal daily activity, right?
She sure can. She can reapply her makeup after a TempSure treatment. With the Icon, we have to have them lay off the makeup for that day. But in this case, she can actually put it right back on if she wanted to, and go about her day. And so she'll feel like she's been in a spa, kind of have a little bit of we call it a Cinderella glow. Mm-hmm. So if the ladies are going to a pageant event,
okay,
or they're going to a wedding, you get it done on a Friday, and you got your event on Saturday, you'll have a nice little glow about you. You'll feel so much better. And that lasts a couple days with the glow, the initial glow. Skin feels a little tighter, and especially around the eyes, so any sagging or bags or any of that stuff, it helps with all of that. You get 3 treatments, 1 a month. If you do 1 a month for times 3, you'll get a lasting effect that can last up to a year.
Oh, wow.
So that's really good. And maybe a touch up at 6 months, depends on the person.
Oh my goodness. In
not
that
too
short of
bad.
time for something that can last that long, sign me up. What do I need to do? Do I need a consultation? Do I need an appointment? What do I need to do?
We can do it all at once. So ladies come in and sometimes they don't know what they need. There's so many therapies. So they say, hey, I want these wrinkles gone, or I just have an event. And then we'll just kind of go over with them what their expectations are. We'll talk about the units that we have, the 2 machines and what they do. And then we'll pick the one that works best for them. And we can go ahead and proceed from there. And we have something called 3 for Me. It's a laser unit against the same laser unit called Icon. And so it treats the facial veins, number 1, the fine wrinkles, and the pigmentation spots. So if people have little sunspots, they don't like them, it'll treat all 3 at once. And they're here about an hour and a half. That one's a little bit more involved. So the first pass is for the photofacial to deal with the pigmentation spots and the fine red veins. We give them a little bit of numbing cream for 20 minutes, and then we go on to the little more intense laser that treats the whole surface of the skin for revitalization, rejuvenation of the skin, and to promote that collagen growth to get rid of those crow's feet, get rid of the smile lines.
No. So I know you got that. New you, fresh look. What about these unsightly little hairs that might be coming on your chinny chin, or that underarm hair, or just hair?
Hair removal is a big thing, and so I'm glad you mentioned that because we do a lot of hair removal for folks that need it done. Usually it's about 5 to 6 treatments for that.
Okay.
And so you can get 1 treatment every 2 to 4 weeks depending on the location of the hair. But the hair, even after 1 treatment, it starts to just fall out. So we've had plenty of ladies say, hey, I just taken a shower and the underarm hair just started to fall out a little bit. And they call it permanent hair reduction. It's not technically permanent removal, but it's good for several years. So a lot of times it won't come back for a while. And
So you can do that on the legs? So I don't
Yes.
shave all summer long?
you could. No razor burn.
What?
So-
What? And then you said in the underarms and, of course, the face as well, all right?
Yes.
Nice. So I'm ready to get started. How do I get a hold of you?
Real easy. So we have a website you can go to called livingwatervein.com, or you can call directly at 423-631-0101.
Nice. And Chrissy, one more time. Are you hurting?
No.
Well, girl, you look fabulous. And you can look fabulous, too. And New You, Living Water Vein Institute in Johnson City on People Street. You'll see it as you drive by on I-26 going to Kingsport, Johnson City, both ways. Give them a call. Look them up on Facebook. Dr. Barry, you need to know him.